More PR packages, bro. This just came in the mail. Just popped up at the studio today, and I was like, I gotta share this with y'all. So if y'all are not people who have watched some of my older stuff, maybe you're watching my stuff for the first time, this is what usually happens. A lot of companies, because I tend to go to a lot of chains compared to a lot of people who do food videos, but you know, not every review is gonna be great. So when I go places and end up being like, oh, I really like this place, a lot of companies get a hold of it, right? And they're like, oh, thank you so much. Can we send you something? I'm like, yeah. So Stu Leonard's, man, I went to Stu Leonard's. I did 2 videos at Stu Leonard's. I did a one for the main channel with the hot food. I did one for the second channel with the desserts and stuff. And they liked my feedback. They even said, and I love when companies say stuff because I didn't like everything. They said, thank you for the constructive criticism on some of our items, and we'll look into that. I like that because, again, I'm not going to sit here and just glaze, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and just bash everything. Even when I don't like something, I try to be constructive. So they said, can we send you over a gift box? And I said, cool. What's in the box? They didn't tell me. But this showed up today. So I'm opening this up. You can see I just used my little thing to open this. I know for a fact there's food in here, though, because it said so on the label. I took the thing off because I have my address on it. So I took that. Let's just get into it, bro. Here we go. So we got a Stu Leonard's hoodie. Y'all know I'll be wearing my hoodies, too. Hoodie game. Oh, they got red's my favorite color, too. Red and orange. So this is fly. I'm going to have me a little Stu hoodie. What size they give me? XL? Works. I usually do wear large because, you know, I like to hug it a little bit to the body. But here, we'll put this in the bite. Right over the leg. But either way. Oh, we got a note. I know there's food in here. So people who just think no. Here we go. It says, Dear Dave, I still am not. A lot of y'all do this too. Y'all call me my government name. And like, because we've never actually met. I'm like, it's like kind of like, but that's my name, bro. So I'm not like mad about it. Thanks for being a fan of Stu Leonard's. I am. We're sending you some Stu Leonard's goodies to celebrate the opening of our holiday gift shop at stewsgifts.com. That's stewsgifts.com. I guess they want me to plug it. I didn't say it. If you're up for it, we'd love if you could share a story shout out. I got one even better because I make YouTube videos with the stewsgifts.com link and tag us. I'll put a story up. Why not? Y'all sent some stuff, bro. I can't be mad. You know, y'all sent me some stuff. We got a Stu t-shirt. Yeah, there's food right here. I can see it from here. All right, so we got a red tee. I like the fact that you got some red in here, Stu. Appreciate that. Extra large. We rocking. I'm finna rock with the Stu Leonard's. What else we got before I get into the food? A mug. I be drinking. I got a KFC mug I drink out of all the time. And this one, I got a Thomas's one too. I appreciate when they send stuff like this, bro. So I always like to make these videos. Y'all like watching this stuff or else I probably wouldn't. You know, I don't get a lot of PR packages because I be telling companies they suck. So they get mad at me. I've gotten some like, hey man, that's not what we, shut up. Don't make mid. Thank you for the Stu Leonard's mug, but I give credit where it's due. So that's what I do. All right, so let's see what else we got in here. This is the Stu popcorn. I seen this when I was in there too. I think you can order this stuff off Goldbelly because it says so. So I think you can. If you don't have a Stu's near you, you can get some. So this is some caramel popcorn. You're damn right we trying this today. I'm chunky, bro. Y'all know me. I'm gonna get up in here, make sure I get everything. They always give all this stuff, and then it's like a BITCH to throw out. Stu Leonard's Dubai chocolate bar. Bet. What is this? Brownie box. A gift box. 18-ounce brownie box. Oh, we gonna be in here today. We got some coffee. I'm not gonna make no coffee today, but I do drink coffee, you know. So we got some fresh Stu Leonard's coffee. This is Stu's Choice. Colombian Estate. Now, I'm not trying to be a D. I'm not. Y'all spell Colombia. Colombia, the country, is what I know. Unless this is Colombia, like the district of. It's C-O-L-O. That's C-O-L-U. So y'all might have a whole bunch of labels that's wrong. I don't like being that guy, but, you know. It's very important to get the name right when you got countries. Anyway, I don't know what's in here. I'm not gonna do this in one take. Let me open this. And these are cookies, bro. They're like in a whole tin. They ergonomic. They sealed the hell out of this, so there ain't nothing wrong with it. But look at that, a whole tin of these like thin. Ooh, that was gonna be tough for me not to eat all of them. I'll tell you that much. So I appreciate it, Stu, man. This is cool. I got to feel like I just got NBA draft day right here. But we got a whole lot of stuff, little Stu's Choice here, and I'm good to go. So let's get into some of these foods, man. I knew there's gonna be food in here. I didn't realize how damn much was gonna be in here. That is not a complaint. That is merely an observation. I'm starting with these cookies. These are like the thin, fresh baked ones. You give me this, a gallon of milk. Might heat some of these up. I'm becoming very much a fan. I think Martha Stewart did this at the crumble video. The one thing I liked from her lineup was them thin cookies. And it wasn't just me, because I saw they put them out another week after that. And they gave them away for free. I think on like the 6th of November. But I like when they're soft baked, but kind of thin, with a little bit of a crisp on the booty. Un poquito, a little bit. Good amount of chocolate chips in it. This is, yeah. Happy guy with that one. Happy guy with that. That's right there. Don't eat all of them. Yes, I'll be giving demotivational speeches to myself to stop from eating those. But I think I'm starting to like those a lot. I'm going to give those an 8. And we got the Dubai chocolate. All this stuff, more than likely, if you're nearest to Leonard, you can go and get it. But like I said, you can probably also order these off Goldbelly if you really want to. Dubai chocolate's all the rage. Look at the inside of that. That's all everybody doing. Only thing's a little bit disappointing about this, those little crispy bits. It says it on the label, but I'm not getting them. You know, that textural that's in that, that's really good with Dubai chocolate. And a lot of the bars just don't get it. You almost have to get like a pastry, or even Shake Shack's Dubai chocolate shake had it. They're in there, but look at this. See that? Now look at this. A big difference. So I'm getting the pistachio. I would really like that crispy part. But I've had a bunch of chocolate from Stu. I know the chocolate quality is good. It's just it needs that crispy. Even if you put it like in the top of the bar or something, it would make those a lot better. So I'm going to give that one a 7. It needs that to take it over the top. Always my opinion. Never facts. Maybe other people like it more than me. We also got the caramel popcorn. They have a ton of different popcorns at Stu Leonard's, and I never get them. And it's crazy because I'm a huge popcorn person. I eat popcorn almost every day. I usually have a bag of like the healthy pop, air pop, or something like that. But this is caramel made with real butter. Let me just do this so it don't spill all over the place. So, I don't need to. Here, some freaking popcorn, bro. I always gotta hold stuff up. I don't know why. I just a habit. Y'all remember, I think I still do this actually, but 90s kids, I don't think you ever had a Christmas without these. Y'all remember them big ass tins? I know they still do them, but they used to be huge. Or maybe I was smaller, doesn't matter. Where there's a big tin that looked like this, but it was bigger, like a big cylinder, and it had the 3, the cheese, it had the caramel, and the butter. Which one were you? Everybody always had one that nobody ate in whatever house. I always ate the caramel. It just reminds me of that. It's very good. Also, growing up, I don't know if y'all got them old Unc and Auntie brands. I haven't seen this brand in ages. There used to be, I think it still exists though. There was this toffee popcorn. I don't know how I get these stories, bro. It's just, y'all watch for the weirdest reasons, and I'm just here to, I just go on tangents. Anyway. It was called Crunch and Munch. Crunch and Munch. And it used to have these little, like, almonds in there, too, I think. My mom used to always get that. Remind me of that, too. She used to hide them in her bedroom. I don't know how y'all mom did it, but whenever she wants you to have something, she hide it in her bedroom and think that you couldn't find it. Like, under the bed is not a good hiding spot. I don't know why. But I used to find them. I would only eat, like, 3. I wasn't trying to steal nobody's food. She used to do with Snickers, too. You ain't hiding Snickers from me. Get that right out. These nostrils. But reminds me of that. These are solid. I don't think this is something that, oh my God, you have to get this brand. But I'm being real. But it's good. If I'm at Stu's, I'm going to get a popcorn next time. I'm a popcorn guy. I'm going to have to do another Stu Leonard's haul. Because I do love me some Stu Leonard's, bro. So, this is an 8. Solid as it gets. I'm not mad at that at all. Let's get to these brownies. They gave me one of each of these 3 flavors. 2 of each, I should say. Of these 3 flavors. Is it on here? Yes. Cool. So we got double crunch brownie, sea salt caramel. Oh, that's my stuff. And then, what the hell is the other one? Chocolate? Doesn't say. Whatever. Oh, it's hidden. Damn, brownie bash. It's like all the way on the top hidden. Okay. So, I know I should eat. Excuse me. They did not give me 2 of each. They gave me 4 of each. Good. That means my chunky self only has to eat 1. Thank goodness. Because y'all know, I will eat it. I don't know which one's which. I'm going to guess this one is the sea salt caramel, though. So, we'll start with that one. I really appreciate this, by the way, because I keep saying I'm going to have to go back to Stew Leonard's, and they said, no, we're going to bring the Stew Leonard's to you. So let's, I am actually going to go out on a limb and say I don't think that is sea salt caramel, because I can't taste any. So I'm going to try all 3 of these before I actually give you a verdict, because that could be like the double crunch, which would make sense. So, I hope that's not the sea salt caramel. Let me say, this just looks like a regular brownie. That's just a fudge brownie. If you give me, just heat these up, this is like upscale Little Debbie's right here. You know what I'm saying? I mean that as a compliment. It's like an upscale Little Debbie. But I do want to try all 3. I also, stupidly, that's a word today, forgot milk. Again, because I don't keep milk in my studio, because I'm afraid of it rotting. I guess I could just get the almond milk. But every time I always forget to refill it. So, I have Pellegrino. Blood orange Pellegrino with chocolate. Nice. I wanted to try this in the store. I'm gonna have to give these away. I didn't realize that these are like sugar beverages. I drink these in my leisure time, and ingesting 33 grams of sugar is not for me. That's really sweet. I thought that was just sparkling water, but it's mixed with fruit juice. I can find me somebody to give that to. I knew right away. Y'all see my face? I don't drink my calories. It's a little disappointing. Somebody will drink it. All right, let's try this one. I'm gonna love it with you. This says double crunch, sea salt caramel, and brownie bash. It tastes like regular brownie with chocolate chips and white chocolate chips on top, and crunchy brownie. So I'm not sure which one's which. They all just taste like different variations of the same brownie. I like them, but this one's the best one. There's a fudginess on the top of this that I really like. I'm usually pretty good at guessing, but I don't feel like this one had much caramel to it. So I'm gonna give these a 6. That one's a little disappointing because I don't know which one's which. I feel dumb. I really don't. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. But this right here, this is my favorite thing. I really appreciate the stuffed Stew Leonard's. I'm gonna get back over to that store and pick out some more stuff. This was a gifting. I'm pretty sure y'all knew that, but they did not pay me to do this. They didn't pay me for the review. But like I said, companies, when I go places and I end up giving a good review, a lot of them will reach out and be like, hey, we appreciate it, you know, because they usually pay people for stuff like that. But I'm just here to tell the truth. And a lot of times I don't want money because I feel like I'd rather just go with the integrity of whatever it is. Now, going forward, because I like Stew Leonard's, I'll take a check. I'll just be honest. Well, not initial. Anyway, this was cool. I appreciate y'all for watching. I have to cover these up because I'm going to eat them. And if anybody wants some Pellegrino, come and get it. There's no outro on this channel.